When I think of the Nokomis neighborhood, I think of three things: boats, bikes, and bungalows. This is such a beautiful neighborhood on the southern side of the city of Minneapolis, and there is so much here to enjoy. It's a great place to call home. My name is Schumann. I'm a realtor in the Twin Cities, and I make videos that I hope help people make good decisions about where they want to live in the metro area. I also have an entire playlist of videos profiling different neighborhoods and suburbs, so if you're interested in seeing more, I'll link to that toward the end of this video and you can take a look. If you have questions or you're looking for help in making your move, my contact information is down below in the description box. Just tap the title. That'll pop right open for you if you are on a mobile device. If you want to live in the city of Minneapolis and you're leaning toward a house, not a condo, and you want to be able to have a walkable lifestyle, the neighborhood that I'm going to show you today is right up your alley. It surrounds Lake Nokomis, and it may be just the ticket. The Nokomis area is really made up of a few smaller neighborhoods, and I'm going to show you the ones that are on the south and west sides of what is generally thought of as Nokomis. So for today, we're going to look at Hale, Page, and Diamond Lake. And I'm going to quickly explain 35W and 35E because it was confusing to me when we moved here, but just south of Minneapolis, it splits, and 35E goes through St. Paul, 35W goes through Minneapolis, and then they join up again at the top of the city. So 35W is the Minneapolis side of that interstate. So this area lies just east of 35W and north of Route 62, east of Cedar or 77, and south of Minnehaha Parkway. One of the things that really charms me about this area are the number of little Tudor homes. I was surprised to see how prevalent they were here when I first arrived, and I love the character that these homes give. Prices in the area vary, with Diamond Lake being a bit less expensive than Hale or Page. Kids living in these neighborhoods will most likely attend the Hale and Field elementary schools. Hale is the portion that serves K through 2, and Field serves grades 3 through 5. And then they move on to Anthony Middle School in the Kenny neighborhood, and then Southwest High School in Linden Hills. Lake Nokomis is one of 3 sailing lakes in the city of Minneapolis, and there are kayak/canoe rentals on shore if you are one of the unfortunate ones and you don't have something of your own that floats. You will see a lot of people out paddleboarding or in canoes as well. Nokomis has a beach with lifeguards. That's not always a common thing, and it is a popular place to swim in summer. It's a wonderful place to spend a whole day, as you don't even have to leave to go grab lunch. You can just stop at the Sandcastle restaurant, which is right on the shore there, and they serve things like tacos and cheese curds and beer. The same lake is host to one of the big events in the city in the winter. It's the U.S. Pond Hockey Championships, and they have more than 24 rinks set up for the tournament on the lake. It's strictly amateur, and they hold the tournament at the end of January every year. There are lots of dining options nearby. The 5-8 Club just south of the lake, it's very casual. It's one of the disputed inventors of the renowned Juicy Lucy hamburger, and that's a great place to stop in. The Bull's Horn, Buster's on the north side of the lake. These are popular, comfortable neighborhood hangouts. Further north in Nokomis is Matt's Bar. It's the other home of the Juicy Lucy, and Pat's Tap, which is a gastropub. For morning donuts, the locals love Mellow Glaze, and they actually make an enormous pie-sized donut at this shop, which is just the thing to bring home if you want to wow some little kids, or maybe you have an extraordinary appetite for donuts. Just to the north of these little neighborhoods is the Parkway Theater and a bunch of other restaurants. They're all along a strip of Chicago Avenue, south of 48th Street. I love going to the Parkway. They host a lot of live events, as well as playing some older movies that may have a good following, and they just do it for cheap. The proximity of this neighborhood to Lake Nokomis and to Minnehaha Parkway means that bike rides are a must. Minnehaha Parkway leads to Minnehaha Falls on the east, and also a giant dog park over there, which I've done a video on as well. And to the west, it connects up to the chain of lakes. It also circles Lake Nokomis, and this is one of our favorite bike paths. We love taking the bike path past Nokomis over to the falls in the summer to have fish tacos at Sea Salt Eatery. This neighborhood feels just about ideal. If there is one drawback, and it's kind of a big one, it's the proximity to the airport. Depending on the street that your home is on in this neighborhood, you may be directly under a low flight path, and that can be loud outside. Most homes in this area have upgraded windows and soundproofing paid for by the Metropolitan Airports Commission, or as we call it here, MAC, and it works. Homes that I've been in over there are really pretty darn quiet. If you like planes and don't really mind the sound, or you prefer to be inside when you're home, or you really just need close access to the airport, this neighborhood is great. But if the noise will get you, maybe make sure you spend some time in the area and see which streets actually catch the brunt of this. The MAC website has a lot of information. Even just looking at a map can give you a great sense of where the runways are and if your home would fall into that pathway. If you're curious about other areas, stay tuned. I'm going to link that playlist next. Thanks for watching. Let me know if I can help you out in any way. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great day.